Hello, everybody. Michael Anfield here. Thank you for joining me. So I posted this link or this post um, about Zachary Babcock. He posted this, and it's very true. When it comes to certain types of people, especially the Black Lives Matter. Now, I'm not saying that black people don't matter. Of course, they matter. Everybody matters. But when we're separating ourselves like this, we live in a separatistical world, and we separate everything. So when we separate, like what, like, for example, why is people not getting upset about somebody killing this white person, Tony Timpa? Now, I don't know anything about these people. Everything that is being said on the media may be a hoax. I don't know. Maybe these people are alive, or maybe they're dead. I don't know the situation. Maybe one of them or both of them were killers in the past. Maybe they weren't killers. We don't know their story. We don't know their history. We don't know anything about them. So we can't judge them. We can't say anything. But we can definitely judge police and we can definitely judge the government because we know that they are corrupt. We know that they are corrupt. If they're corrupt, then we have to stand against them. We have to exercise our birthrights to live free as sovereign individual human beings and our birthright to have free land, fair share of free land, clean water, plant foods, and seed. So the comments here are very, I mean, a lot of people actually are racists. Seriously. If they're going out and they're protesting against Black Lives Matter, when, I mean, that's just, first of all, that's very separatistical. And separatistical is when we separate the different races, then we're racist. I mean, to demonstrate something, if I say black or white or yellow or whatever, but even that, just to demonstrate something, is separating people. Why do we have to even, I mean, if we care about people, then color shouldn't matter at all, whatever color they are. You know, color doesn't matter at all, gender doesn't matter at all, sexual orientation doesn't matter at all if we love the person who they are, the people who they are. And if we don't separate and we don't judge, so all lives matter is actually a perfect thing. Now, if somebody dies, okay, your family member dies, or uh, another family member dies, yeah, we grieve for those people. But saying Black Lives Matter or whatever other slogan is really a bad thing. And people don't realize that. You have to respect the person for who they are, not with the color they are. I personally couldn't care what color I am. Oh, it's yellow or green or blue or polka dots or whatever, you know, because we're all one on this earth. So let's look at the comments. It's all timing. It was the exact right moment for our revolution. And also, another thing is the government and the media wants us to be angry, wants us to have protests and break windows and buildings and everything. Because then we are on their side. As soon as we get angry, we're on their side. Why are we getting angry about these things? We should stop supporting the government and the police completely and get out of cities. So it just doesn't make sense. Why are we still in the society and supporting the society? I mean, maybe it's still not possible to live completely without money, but see, hold on. Or is it upset you that people are upset about the police brutality towards black? There's systemic racism here in the States. See, some of these comments don't make sense. Like Alex posted these things, it doesn't make sense. It's, okay. First, we don't know who Bob is, in an example here. So Bob is sitting at the dinner table. Everyone else gets food except for Bob. Okay, so it's not Black Lives Matter. It's Bob that needs food. Who cares what color Bob is? Bob needs food in this example. So this doesn't make any sense what Alex posted. And there's other thing here. It's, sorry, I can't zoom up. But my wife wants. What does read this? It doesn't make sense. It has nothing to do with this image that I just posted right here. Alex is so confused. People are so confused. It doesn't make any sense. See? Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of racism against whites on Facebook. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We need to be we need to have equal love for everyone and not just Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. You know, we need to love everyone. Everyone is equal. You know, nobody deserves to be killed or abused or anything. This is, I don't know, this is really ridiculous. So, all I'm saying here, basically, is that we have a war here, okay, against a police, which is basically run by government, police force against humanity. I don't care what color you are, because I don't see color on anyone. That person might, George Floyd might have a darker skin color. So for me, everyone is equal. Everyone deserves my love. Everyone gets my love. Okay? I don't care if you're green and blue with polka dots or rainbow color or whatever. Okay? I mean, yes, maybe so called black people are getting, worse treatment, but that is because we are still supporting police and governments. So, what do we really need to do? We need to walk away from our society, get away from cities, living in cities. It's a bad idea. We need to transition, walk slowly away from our society. Okay? Create new communities, new veganic homesteading communities of love where we exercise all our birthrights. Two birthrights are these most important ones. We are sovereign individual human beings. No one has the right to own our bodies. And we have the birthright to a fair share of land, water, and plant foods and seed. All deaths and um, all harm to anyone, regardless of color or species or gender, is not morally acceptable. Okay? But we need to realize, do we really know these stories? Do we really know what happened? Are we listening to the media for mainstream media for the information? If we're looking at the TV or if we're looking at videos through mainstream media, and a lot of these small to medium sized alternative media are getting the same information from the mainstream media. So how do we really know what is going on in this story, in these two stories, or any story for that matter? How do we really know the truth about what is happening to these two people, for example? Why are we trusting the media? Why are we trusting the governments when they lie, steal, cheat, and enslave us? Now they may do some good stuff, but I'm not saying that. But overall, they're harming humans. They're enslaving us. Okay, so why should we trust them about these things? Maybe these people are alive and well. Maybe they're getting money from the media. Maybe not. Maybe they are killed. We don't know the whole story. People are believing everything like everything is true what the media is saying. Stop believing in the media. They lie like crazy. They fabricate so many stories, almost everything. And we believe the stories that they're telling us. People are so duped into believing everything that the government and the media are saying. Stop this already. This is what's creating our anger and fear. The media and the governments want us to live in fear, in confusion, and with anger. Okay? We are in a vegan movement here today to create an alternative community, world community. Alternative veganic homesteading communities. Let's get away from all this crap that's going on that's distracting people from what we're supposed to be doing, which is creating alternative communities away from our society, away from cities. Okay? That's what we need to do. Stop with this nonsense of attacking people. Okay? People are so brainwashed and they're telling me I'm an extremist because I'm racist. Okay, I'm racist because I love everyone. And I think a lot of these stories are fabricated anyways, or even completely lied to by the media and the government. You know what I mean? The media and the government want us to be angry, want us to break windows and do all kinds of protests and to evade the actual problem, which is the problem is the society. We need to get out of the society slowly, transition away from society. Nothing is going to, it's not going to improve, we're not going to improve anything by improving, trying to improve the society and voting for another politician. It's not going to work. Sending petitions and to governments is not going to work. Having protests against the government is not going to work. We can't change the government. We tried for decades and decades and decades. It doesn't work. We need to create a completely new society. Okay? We need to create a completely new society, a veganic homesteading community worldwide. We need to band together to create these communities, pockets of communities all around the world. This is nonsense what's going on here. Okay? This is really nonsense what's going on here. So let's get our act together. Stop being racist and separatistical and judgmental and angry and confused and in fear and all this stuff. We need to exercise our birthrights. If you want to learn more about this, if you want to join the forum to learn how to join the discussion and to create physical communities, alternative communities away from society, I have a forum for that we can learn and join and work together. Okay? There's not much activity on it yet, but we need to do this. We need to put it down on paper. We need to physically write it, what we want to do and what we want to create all away from society and cities. The problem is people are so brainwashed by the government, thinking that governments are here to help us, police are here to help us. Far from the truth. So check out the forum, please. The link will be down below. It's peaceful-village.com/forum, FORUM, peaceful-village.com/forum. So join, please, and stop with this. Talk about the truth, what we really need to do, creating veganic homesteading communities all around the world. That's what we need to do. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon in the next video.